Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today on your soul connection in no contact. So either you haven't spoken to this person in quite some time, or maybe just recently cut off contact, or they cut off contact with you. So we're going to take a look and see, how do you see the situation? As in, how do you think your person sees it, and how do you think they feel about you versus how they really feel? So this can be a test of your own intuition, or maybe what you're thinking is worst case scenario and the situation's actually better than you actually think. So I just thought it would be kind of a fun and creative way for us to look at a soul connection today. So we're going to do some of the reading here, and then we're going to go deeper into the extended reading. If you guys are interested, I'll put that link down below. But what we are going to go through here is the story and what went down, just to kind of see if I'm even tapped into your connection. Then we're going to look at how you think your person feels and thinks about you and sees the situation. And then we're going to go into how they really feel. Over on the extended, we're going to go deeper and see what do they want with you now, so currently, and what would they say to you if they could, as well as can you guys overcome these challenges, and also what does the future hold in this connection. So I'll put everything down below as far as the link and to the extended, as well as all the decks I'll be using here today. So anyways, you guys, just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. Let's get started with the reading. Let's take a look and see what went down with this person. What is the situation? Am I tapped into your connection? So we're going to start off with the Oracle of Visions, just to see what went down in this situation, your soul connection. What's the deal? Let's look at this. What is the energy here? Wow, okay. So this particular picture, as you guys can see, we've got two people here. So I feel like that's you and your person. And then we have all of these things in between. There's pictures of people from the past. To me, it's kind of like directions. I feel like you and this individual, obviously you guys have a connection here, but something happened, and it may have been other people or circumstances outside of this connection that maybe were either unresolved or people got in the way. There could be third party here. People could, maybe not have been done with their past, and so that presented a problem. Or maybe somebody just had a lot of baggage and they just were not able to be a partner that was 100% available for you or you for them. So it could be a little bit of both. All right, so let's go ahead and go into these Kipper cards here and get another message. Okay, we do have despair, you guys. So for me, obviously, whatever direction this connection took, it created sadness. It created despair. Somebody has definitely felt sadness here over the loss of this connection. So if we're looking at the numbers here, 3 + 7 is 10. So 10 can be the completion or the ending of something. And then 3 + 2 is 5. And that means challenge that leads to change. So I feel like something changed. The direction of this connection changed at some point. Or maybe somebody changed their mind. Their feelings changed. And I feel like it had something to do with past energy. It had something to do with someone not being either done with their past, or there's just too much baggage from the past. All right, let's go ahead and go into these Lenormand cards. All right, well, we do have this magnifying glass, and I feel like we may have not seen this originally when we first came together with this person. We may not have seen it. It may not have been something that you would have seen on the outside, but upon deeper inspection, taking a deeper look, reading the fine print, really seeing things, that's when there would have been some sort of a shift and a change here. So I just feel that we could have ignored red flags. We could have ignored certain things that people said. Sometimes people tell you exactly who they are and what they want, but sometimes we may not be ready or willing or want to hear those things. So that could have been a situation where maybe we thought, you know what, something isn't that big of a deal. On the surface, everything seems fine. But then when we went deeper with this person or into this this connection, or maybe even took a deeper look into them, there was some issues here is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards here. What is this energy here of this situation? So it could be that this person, the connection was really good on the outside, but when things got deeper, when we may have wanted to take things to the next level, that could have been where this person started having issues. Maybe they pulled away. Maybe they were starting to nitpick. Maybe they were starting to distance themselves, and this created a despair. Okay, so we do have the Five of Swords, you guys. So another number 5. Five of Swords is pretty challenging because it's this feeling of being defeated. It's this feeling of, feeling like you've been screwed over, unfairly dealt with. Something was unfair. You may have felt like you just couldn't do anything else but walk away. And that might have been what created this despair. It's like a situation that can't be changed or fixed at the time. So we have no choice but to just walk away and kind of admit that we've been screwed over or been defeated in some way. It could be someone else won in a situation, especially if there was some sort of other person, as in third party or competition. Maybe somebody successfully was able to pull someone out or pull someone towards them, and that created a despair. So let's go ahead and get a couple more messages here on this. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the beginning was really good with this person. When you guys came together and you met, it felt like you guys were just starting something pretty amazing. The cup was full. It felt really good. These two goldfish, they're like swimming around this cup. It feels like we've met our person, or, there's something very amazing about this connection. We're really excited about the start of this connection. But I just feel as time went on, maybe this is even a short-lived connection where it didn't really have a chance to even get off the ground. As soon as we started going deep or starting to connect in a Two of Cups way, that might be when this person's true colors started coming out, or there was some sort of challenge or struggle here. And we do have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. For some of you guys, this person may already be with another person, okay? Just take it if it resonates. They could already be in a relationship. They could already be married. They may have children with someone, or a situation where they're still attached to an ex. And so this could have become problematic. This could also be somebody's values and upbringing. That's Taurus energy. Somebody's values or how they saw relationships or situations is just a little bit different than ours, and so that creates problems later on. Like, it looks really good when we first meet this person, but then upon closer inspection or going deeper, it's like, ooh, now we start to see the issues. Now we start to see that maybe we are not on the same page, or that this person isn't as available as they maybe claimed to be. So some of you guys could have found out that this person actually has a lot of baggage or ties to their past, or that their family or their upbringing are had a bigger impact on them than maybe you originally understood or knew. That's what I'm seeing here. The King of Coins is someone that we look at as, wow, that's my person. This is the person that I want to invest in, the person that I want to be with. But I just feel that there was some sort of a battle or defeat that happened with this offering of this connection or this relationship. Something worked in destroying it or tearing it apart, and it could be someone sabotaging this, or it could be external factors. So we're going to get a couple of layers, because I feel like that could be a part of someone's story, or maybe that's not resonating so far. So let's go ahead and see if there is something else that Spirit wants to add to the mix when it comes to what went down with this person. What is the story here? We have the past that keeps coming through. Somebody's past, somebody being stuck in the past, not able to perhaps let past traumas or issues go, or they just were not completely done with someone from their past, whether it's, karmic ties or whatever. But yeah, there's this also projection, because, we project who we'd like someone to be, who we think they are versus who they really are. So that could have been problematic as well. Sometimes we can do that. We meet someone, we feel amazing, we're super happy, and we start projecting all kinds of our, fantasies onto them, which is a normal thing to do. It really is. Yeah, so we have expectations. So I just feel like there was something that we really expected. We expected things to really turn out with this person. We expected that things were going to go well, and then something happened. There was a wrench that was thrown into the mix. Whatever projection or whatever was playing out with this individual, something basically halted this process. Something got in the way. A challenge arose, and that created a problem. I feel like it has to do with other people, you guys, because the birds do indicate movement, but it also indicates other people, other people's influence. And I've already gotten that from this situation with this person. So I'm not trying to blame other people for your issues or your problems, because obviously you or your person may have been connected to these other people or allowed them to have influence in the connection. But I just feel like they've had some hand. There's been some sort of outside influence that created a problem here. This could also be someone that was connected to you or your person that thought that they weren't right for you or you weren't right for them. And so it could be that someone got in someone's head and said, this isn't for you. This is not who I imagined you to be. Obviously, if we have family and there's certain traditions and we step outside of that tradition, it may be that our family members expect us to be with someone else and not the person that maybe we fall in love with, you see? So there could have been that issue as well. We do have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is Gemini's energy. The Knight of Swords is deliberate movement. Birds do indicate movement. So what I'm seeing here is that someone made a move. Somebody did something here that I feel created the disruption in this connection. They made a choice. And that choice was made out of fear with the moon's energy. This is Pisces energy. Neptune is connected to Pisces, which can be all about illusions, dreams, fantasies, projecting a fantasy, but it can also be a lot of shadows that we haven't worked on. So I kind of feel like maybe if you met this person, and in the very beginning, it was like this amazing connection, right? It's like all these amazing things. This person made you feel so wonderful. They told you how amazing you were. You're the person of their dreams, all these things. And so you kind of expected that this person would continue to be in this energy with you. But I feel like something shifted here, and they like pulled the rug out from under your feet and caused a lot of mass confusion for you, which is why we felt that Five of Swords defeated energy. Like, wow, like, You put me up on this pedestal just to take me down. I don't understand what happened, what changed. And I just feel like something changed in this person's mindset, what they were thinking or what maybe they were expecting to happen. Like there was a shift here. There was some sort of an illusion here, or maybe even something that they were hiding. They were afraid of something. They were hiding from their own shadow. And maybe that's something that bubbled up to the surface when they were dealing with this connection in you in some way, and that created them to run for the hills. I mean, there's many things that could be at hand here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another. Yeah, Three of Cups. There's influence of other people keeps coming through. It could be that someone just felt like, you know what, I wanted to keep on the move. I thought that maybe I could start this connection with you, but still kind of have somebody else on the side that you would never find out about. It could also be, I just thought that everything would just turn out. It would be okay. Maybe I just wanted to have fun, but then you wanted something very serious, and I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted. I wasn't sure if I was ready for that. So I just feel like someone kind of got involved with you or invited you into their life, but they still had something going on, whether it was current or just something that they were still hung up on in their past. And so because of that, I just feel like that's what caused the challenge in the connection. They couldn't follow through with maybe what they said or what they promised or what they projected to you. And so it did create a lot of sadness and despair and disappointment. And I'm getting here, quite frankly, you felt really screwed over by this person. You felt like it wasn't fair. You felt like, why did you get involved with me? Why did you say these things? Why did you bother if this is how you were going to do it, or this is how you really felt? Like, why couldn't you have just been honest, or why did you waste my time, kind of thing? So that seems to be the situation. So if that resonates with you guys, then that means I'm tapped into your connection. So let's go ahead and see, how do you think this person feels now? Okay, so now that everything has been said and done, how do you think this person thinks and sees the situation and feels towards you now? So this is called the Spooky Boo Halloween Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. How do you assume that your person thinks and feels towards you now? Okay. All right, well, you assume this person feels lost, perhaps confused. Maybe you assume that they're not sure how to even go about, speaking to you again, reconnecting with you, etc. So you seem to assume that this person is kind of lost in the darkness, confused, doesn't know what to do. Maybe they're in the shadows. You assume that, just feels somewhat lost, like maybe they're broken. Maybe they just don't know what to do. So this right here is called the Learning Tarot deck by witchysabrina. What else do you assume this person is thinking and feeling about you in the situation? Okay. You also assume that this person has just withdrawn and has gone within and is doing some sort of soul searching, right? And wants to be alone because maybe they are in a dark space. So you just kind of assume that your person has pulled away from you because they're confused, they're lost, they're unsure. You also are, assuming that this person feels quite chaotic, that they've got a lot of inner turmoil going on, that they've got a lot of drama perhaps around them. Maybe all that stuff that was connected to other people, maybe that's still in their life. Maybe they're still in some sort of chaotic situation or dealings with other people. So you're assuming that that's affecting them. You may also assume that this person knows that they created chaos for your connection. And so that's another thing. You may actually feel that this person is curious about you, maybe kind of watches your social media, is still kind of like, sees you as someone that they have a spark with, that there's still an attraction. So I don't see that you think that this person doesn't have an attraction to you anymore, that they're just completely off of you or over you. It just might be that you feel that the reason that they're not connecting with you or coming towards you is because they did create chaos and because maybe they need to find themselves in some way. Poison apple, interesting. So, of course, in the story Snow White, the queen who's disguised hands her over an apple to eat and it ends up being poison. So I feel that you see this person as like that they understand that they gave you a poison apple, right? And that they're poison. So you seem to think that this person is aware of the fact that they're very lost, confused, chaotic, and poisonous. And that they need some time to heal. Four Swords. That they need to go within, that they're protecting themselves. Maybe they're shutting down. Maybe they feel like they're broken and they just aren't going to be good for anyone. So you seem to be under this impression that this person feels this way about themselves. And we have Magician. But you also feel like this person can change. You feel like they can change. You feel like they can take matters into their own hands and do something. So the story that I'm getting here for the viewer is that you see that this person knows that they're screwed up, knows that they screwed up, and is going to have to be the one that fixes this with that Magician energy. Yeah, they're going to have to be the person that actually sends you that message. If they're curious and they want any movement here, you see this person as knowing that they're going to have to be the one that comes towards you, that they're going to have to be the one that messages you, that they're going to have to take matters into their own hands and make it happen. So that's how you see this person and how you think that they think. So let's go ahead and do the comparison. Let's see what energy this person is really in when it comes to you in this situation. Let's look at it. All right. So this right here is called the Witchy Hallow or Oracle by Fire Witch. Okay, interesting. We have unrest, unable to relax due to stress and anxiety. So what I'm getting already, you guys, is that you are correct, because we already saw a lot of this energy connected to your person. We already know that there's chaos in their life, right? So they're feeling a lot of stress and anxiety. So you're correct about that. They're unable to relax because of all of this stuff. They need to do that healing and go within. So they're realizing that perhaps they need to rest. And we have the Star, which is healing. Okay? It's calm. So I feel like, yes, the stars are telling this person that it's time for them to take a rest, that it's time for them to basically calm the storm within. The stars, once they are aligned, and I kind of like this because we have the stars around this skeleton here. Once they rest, once they really lean into that Hermit, Four of Swords energy that was in your card lineup, the wish will be granted that perhaps they will be able to do something, that they will be inspired to maybe change things around. So I feel like that is a confirmation that you are pretty tapped into your person, and that what you're picking up on, or what you just know intuitively, it's actually aligning up with this person. And I feel like that's why the Star is here, to basically confirm that you are correct. This person is not happy. This person has a lot of a restless spirit right now, and that the universe is really trying to help align this person to what they need to do in order to heal, to calm the chaos within. So you're correct. That's what I'm seeing here. Hideout, you are correct. This is really cool the way this is happening. This is the first time I've done a reading like this before. You are correct. You feel like this person feels better withdrawing from the situation or the connection. They feel like they just want to hide. They want to keep safe. They want to go into hermit mode. They want to do the Four Swords. So you are again correct that this person is kind of hiding, that maybe they don't feel comfortable, messaging you. They know that they should, and that it's going to have to come from them, but maybe they're just kind of still running away from that and hiding from that. Ooh, Ten of Swords. They're going to have to be the one to change the outcome. Again, another confirmation. They might be running away from this, you guys, but it does say here, changing the outcome of what has happened, making a comeback, reconciling, regeneration of a relationship. So you are correct that this person knows that they are going to have to be the ones to reconcile these differences, to change things around, to change the ultimate outcome. They're going to have to be the one that does it. I'm also getting too that if you feel like your person is haunted, you're correct. I do feel like they feel a lot of anxiety about the way that they ended things, the way that they handled things with the two of you, what ultimately went down with that Five of Swords situation. So the way it ended, I feel, does bring this person some sort of stress and anxiety. And that might be one of the reasons why they just still kind of continue to either hide from you or are not facing you at this point. Okay? So the healing is being provided. The universe is bringing forth opportunities for this person to heal, so that way they can perhaps reconcile with you or to make things right with you. Ooh, yeah. And bloody knife. I mean, that's what the Ten of Swords is, knife in your back. Actions speak louder than words. They know that they're going to have to make some sort of move because of this bloody knife situation. The Ten of Swords has already happened. It's ended here. They may have stuck a knife in your back. They may know that they do need to actually apologize, but it's about those actions. We can think it, right? We can feel it, but we should take action on this. And I just feel like it's being confirmed here that you know that your person is going through something right now, and that the universe is pushing your person towards this healing. Wow. And we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, of course, is the offer. It's the Ace of Cups that offers this opportunity, my cup of love. I'm in my feelings. I'm not in my ego. I'm not in my fear. I'm in my feelings, and I'm offering this cup to you. Very interesting stuff, because we already have this Page of Cups, and the page is the action behind the cup. A message is coming, right? News from this person with their cup that's, full of emotion, that they have something that they want to, convey to you. And the Magician has all of the tools. They have the cup, the wand, the sword, and the pentacle. And so I feel like the cup is very much on the horizon to be delivered to you, the person watching the video. And it's kind of like it's about time. You may have been waiting for this for a while. You may have been waiting for this message. You may have been expecting this message to come, and maybe, it hasn't come yet, and you're just like, enough already. When is this going to happen? And so I feel like maybe you guys are having this premonition or this intuition that this person is like right around the corner to apologize or to come back into your life to reconcile with you. And I feel like this reading could be confirming that for you. All right, let's get one last message about how they truly feel. And we have Bleeding Heart. Oh, too much sympathy could work against you. Bleeding Heart. Okay, first of all, I feel like this person definitely broke your heart. I do. I see the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords is very painful. Very painful. And then we saw that card that was despair. This is like a Three of Swords to me. But this is saying here, too much sympathy could work against you. I feel like your person is someone that saw you and knew that you were very empathetic, knew you were very open-hearted and sensitive. And I feel like they may have really wanted that. They may have really wanted to go into that experience with you, but they may not have as much as experience as you do in the heart space. You may be a person that trusts. You may be a person that open-heartedly loves people, lets people in. You don't think about all the things that could happen. You just feel. And I just feel like this person, they didn't want to have sympathy. They felt like being sensitive and open to this connection would work against them. And so they shut this down. They may have hurt you, even though they may not have meant to, but they ended up hurting you in this process because they didn't trust, because they have some sort of hangups here. So I just feel, again, this is confirming for us that you are correct about your person. They've got a lot of issues. They've got a lot of healing they need to do. And they're going to have to be in their heart space in order to face you and to fix this. So they are aware of this, and they know this. They know they bled your heart dry. They know they hurt you. They know they stabbed you in the back. So they're not unaware. Yeah, and we also have the Tower here. So they are delaying this inevitable change. They're delaying this moment, this Tower moment. So it says disaster averted. They're trying to resist the change right now. They're trying to stall. And I feel like you guys probably know that this person needs a little bit more healing under their belt before they do come towards you. But it's like, you know that they feel this way. You feel it's on the horizon. You just don't know when it's going to happen. So I feel like this reading could work in just confirming for you guys that you're not crazy. This person really is aware of their feelings and what they've done and what went down and how they would like to change things perhaps, but they are stalling and they're afraid. So their fear seems to be holding them back. The anxiety that they feel seems to be holding them back from taking action. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. And if this resonated and this was helpful to you guys, that's awesome. If you guys would like to go a little bit further into the messages, I will put that link down below. We're going to take a look at what do they want with you now. So what do they want? What do they desire? And what would they say to you right now if they could? So we're going to get some messages cards. And then we're going to see if you guys can overcome these challenges eventually, you know, how long that might take and what their next move is on the in the future, how the future may unfold in this connection and the timing surrounding that. So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for choosing to watch this reading. And if you guys want to join me over on the extended, that would be awesome. I'll put that link down below. So thanks again, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.